Obviously had some little bit of shakeup in the offensive staff. What like your reaction to that thus far, today being the first full practice with it?
I'm just like the player, so I just play in the system. So I just get the plays and I just run them. So I mean, it's not a big switch up to me. But one thing that I did notice is I feel like Coach T came out here with like a really positive I'm trying to think. Yeah, a really positive like attitude, and he's like coaching he's coaching like real hard, and you can't even. I mean, he's just keeping his spirits up, and like I like really feel that he's like putting all of his heart like into us as like wideouts now, and I could feel his energy more. So he's not sitting here like he's not having a pity party, like he's like being a guy, and he's really like stepping up right now when like we need him.
When there are assistant coaches that unfortunately lose their job during the season, what does that mean for you guys in terms of like the sense of urgency? Do you guys feel that?
Well, I mean, I've never been through anything like this before, so I don't really know like the long term of like having a coach go, but for us, I mean, we just gotta win. Like I've been feeling that sense of like urgency to win, and we haven't been winning, so I feel like we're gonna turn things around here, and I feel like we're gonna get rolling, and I feel like we should win out.
What do you feel the sense of urgency with coming from the most? What do you feel?
Coming from the most? I mean, really just coming for that win. I mean, we're doing anything and everything to get a win. Like you can see Coach Helton made some major changes, and we're just trying to, as the offense grow and get better each week. So, yeah.
How much, you mentioned obviously having T more specifically working with the wideouts, and feeling that you feel that all same type of thing with Clay and the offense as a whole today.
Yeah, I felt like we worked. Pretty good today. It didn't feel too much different. I mean, we might have ran plays a little bit faster than like we usually do, but for like the most part, I feel like it's the same plays, maybe out of different formations and stuff like that, but it's really the same thing so far. So I haven't noticed a difference in it.
Does it matter to you guys who calls plays?
No.
Does it have any effect on the game, do you think?
Really, I think it comes down to us as players, just like executing. I feel like we haven't been executing the plays being called, and it makes it look like the plays don't work when like it's really, I feel like it's us like as a whole. I feel like anything should work. Like you call it, then it should work. So.
Is there a particular game where you think that applies?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, about you guys. You said that you guys not executing, and that's why the play didn't work. Not the play didn't work.
Yeah. So I mean, just like any game, like just pretty much like all of our games. To be honest with you, like we're watching the film, and like it's just like with like offense, if like one guy doesn't do his job, then like the whole play is busted. Versus like defense can kind of like get away with that depending on where like the ball goes. But so that's why like you kind of notice it more like on like the offensive side of the ball. So.
Even Utah?
What?
Even Utah?
I mean, I didn't have a problem with the Utah calls. I felt like we were getting open. We just weren't getting the ball to the right guys, and we weren't executing the run game, really.
Yeah.
So that's all it comes down to. Like the stuff that we're calling should work. So that's what we're working to fix, because it should work and it will start working.
I know you said that you're new to this. I wondered, knowing that the way you guys perform has an impact on their jobs. Is that hard, just kind of on a heart level, to know that, that,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a coach isn't here anymore?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what drives me to work harder too, because I'm not playing for just myself. I'm playing for my team, and I'm playing for my coaches. So, I mean, it's always hard to see a coach go like Coach Callaway. I mean, like he was always a great guy, like always a great just person to like be around, teacher. And it's sad because I kind of walked by his office today and his office was closed, lights were off, so I was kind of like, damn, like it's really gone. But I feel like Coach Callaway is gonna move on and he's gonna live his life now. So he's been coaching football for a really long time. So I bet that it's like a bittersweet thing for him.
I wouldn't dare say that you're having a breakout year. We've already talked about that, but it seems like you figured out some things in the last month compared to September.
I'm not sure if it's that I figured out. I feel like I was coming off a double AC sprain and I was taking some stuff to help me play through it. And once I got healthy, I started getting the ball more. And once I get the ball more, I mean, I don't need the ball 15 times a game. And I'm just getting those like consistent
Targets.
Those like consistent targets. So I feel like I'm able to do a lot with a little bit. So
being healthier, then you're getting open more, maybe a little bit more separation.
No, I just think that it's like I can move around quicker. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess with more separation, but like I'm like stronger now than I was. I mean, I'm still not back.
You're
to
able
full
to finish
strength.
maybe a little bit better than.
And just like being able to move my hands quickly and like run full speed before, like I couldn't really like throw my arms like that, but just moving in like the quick jerky like movements.
All right, Michael.
All right, guys.